I will explain the term weighing in, weighing out, and weighed in, weighed out. Each jockey has to weigh in and out before and after every race. So they're allotted, if it's a handicap or any race, they're allotted a certain weight they must have to carry. So with all his gear on and carrying all his racing kit and his racing saddle, lead cloth if he needs to, they will weigh out. They don't have to use their skull cap to weigh out. That's for safety reasons. Obviously you don't want anybody skimping on the safety of a skull cap. So they're allotted a certain weight of 10 stone. The jockey with his saddle and all his gear must be 10 stone and they must weigh out. Then they give their saddle etc. to the trainer who will go and saddle up. After the race they must come back in and weigh in. They are allowed £1, I think it is now, extra when they come back in case it's raining, they get covered in mud. They are allowed a little bit of leeway there, which is £1. When they weigh back in after their race, they must go straight to the scales and weigh back in. If they walk past the scales into the weighing room and forget and come back, there may well be an objection by the clerk to the scales, and that horse is likely to be disqualified. When they're weighing out before the race, they are allowed to weigh out heavy, and an announcement will be made that this horse is carrying such and such a overweight. When they're weighing back in, they must weigh back in with their correct weight. So that's weighed in, weigh out. Once the winners and the placed horses have all been weighed back in, it will be announced that the horses are it's weighed in and the result will stand. That's when officially bookmakers have to pay out, although many of them do pay out early. So that's the term weighed in, weigh out. It's the jockey must weigh out with the correct weight before he goes out to ride, and he must have the same weight when he comes back in, other than that £1 little that is allowed for, say, if he gets soaking wet and his gear will be heavier, or it's muddy or something like that. So that's weighed in and weighed out.